All right, y'all, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking the video today. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. This weekend is the weekend that we're supposed to be filming the adventure in Trailer Swift, our very first camping trip, but it kind of fell through. Today's Sunday. It has been raining here since Wednesday. So we put off the trip, hopefully until next weekend when we got better weather. But as you also know, I've been kind of on the fence about hauling the big yellow kayak we call banana boat on top of this setup. It's super big, super heavy. It's a big Pro Angler 14. And I also mentioned, I think in a video or two ago, that I listed it for sale so that I could add lightweight kayaks to the top of this rig. Well, after I listed it for sale, someone actually contacted me and bought it. Surprise, surprise. You list something for sale, somebody buys it. But I was kind of on the fence about even selling it. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and a guy from Tennessee, really cool guy, he drove down yesterday and bought the banana boat. So we said goodbye to her yesterday, but that's good news and sad news. I hate seeing it go. That kayak was a big staple of the channel. A lot of you guys followed along with that build, but we're gonna start a new build. I've been talking with Chad Hoover a lot about the Bonafide series. They're a lot lighter weight. They've got some really cool additions coming out. And today we're gonna drive to my local dealer, my local Bonafide dealer, and we're gonna pick up a brand new kayak for the channel. I've already got stuff ordered to rig this kayak out on the channel. It's gonna be cool. But this kayak is gonna be a lot different than this one. Like, as you know, this one, it has to be trailered. It's got dual motors, it's got graphs, it's got like 3 or 4 batteries on it. It's super heavy. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to pick that kayak up and put it even in the back of a truck. It's just too heavy. So the Bonafide that we're gonna go pick up today's video, it's gonna be lightweight, but it's also gonna be rigged out. I wanna be able to load it and unload it on top of the trailer by myself, but I also wanna be able to fish comfortable. So I got a lot of cool stuff coming that we're gonna add to this build, and it should be really fun. So y'all stay tuned. Let's go to my local dealership. I might show you guys around while we're there a little bit. We're gonna pick out the perfect Bonafide. I'll surprise you guys with the color that we're going with. And we're gonna bring it home, set it up. I'll do you a quick walkthrough and then plan our future videos and builds with that kayak. Let's go. All right, guys, we have made it to Terrapin Outdoor Center. We're in Piedmont, Alabama, and this is my local dealer for Bonafides. And as you're gonna see, I got some B-roll a while ago of all the kayaks they carry. They carry Crescents, they got all the canoes you want, and they do rentals right here off of Terrapin Creek. So if you're in Northeast Alabama, you've never floated a creek, this is the place to come to. You can rent a kayak from them. They do pickups and drop-offs. So you can start up here on the creek, float miles down the river. It's super fun. I've actually got videos older on my channel that I've done. We've actually camped on the side of Terrapin and did the float, and it's super fun. So this is Terrapin Outdoor Center in Piedmont, Alabama, and this is where we're gonna be picking up our new Bonafide kayak today. I can't wait to show it to you, but first I wanna walk you through the store, show you what all they carry. This place is really cool. It's almost like a little cabin out here in the middle of nowhere, but I don't know if y'all can see out way back behind me, hundreds and hundreds of kayaks just lined up next to the bank because they do so many rentals. People come out here in huge groups every summer just to hop in kayaks and float down the creek. But this is the actual outdoor center, and it is jam-packed with cool stuff right out the gate. You've got Crescent coolers, you've got Yakattack Blackpacks, you got a real fluffy little kitty that likes to be petted right on top of the counter. But they got all kind of stuff here, guys. So if you're local, I definitely recommend, it's really easy just to order stuff offline, but if you've got a local shop that you can support and go get it from them, do that. It really helps out your local community. It boosts up, you know, your community. And there's a lot of times where it's easier to order something online, but you get it and you're not happy with it. So if you go to a store like this, they actually let you, like you could come here, he'll let you hop in a kayak, test out a kayak. They've got all kind of stuff open that you can actually put your hands on and see if you'd like it or not before you place the order. They've got life jackets. They've got some kayaks here, but most of their kayaks they've got outside. They got a lot of whitewater kayaks here too for you whitewater guys. Check this out. That's a cool color design too. I like that a lot. But I'm here for the new Bonafide kayak. So let's get outside, grab it. We're gonna unwrap it. So Bonafide actually ships them wrapped so you don't see what color you get until you unwrap it. So we're gonna unwrap it, throw it on the trailer, and get it back to the shop. So the kayak that I am after is actually kept outside here. And as you can see, there's plenty of kayaks to choose from. There's actually 4 or 5 rolls of kayaks like this out here up under cover. And the ones I'm after though are right here behind me. These are the Bonafide kayaks, that the PWRs that we're after. They ship out in socks. And my original plan was to, he was gonna let me open them up and pick my camo design because they're all just a little bit different. But I was just talking to my wife, and I think what I'm gonna do to make it an even bigger surprise to me is I'm just gonna buy one of these today, ship it home just like this. I've got the trailer with me. We're gonna strap it down in the sock, bring it home, and I'm actually gonna unsock this thing in the kayak shop in the garage at home. I think that'll be really cool. These things, I do want to see what it looks like, the camo pattern, but why not they're all going to look cool anyway. So let's just do that. Let's purchase one of these right here from them today, strap it on the trailer, take it home, and take this big old green sock off. So now I just got to decide which one I'm going with. Which one do you think I should go with? There's 1, 2, 3, he's got 4 to choose from. And you can't see in any of them. I might just pick the easiest one to get to. This one's right up front. He just got them off the truck. They cut grass, so there's a little bit of stuff that come through the fence on them, but they're completely protected from Bonafide. I love that they ship them in a big old sock like this. That's really cool. So let's do that. Let's get this thing loaded up on the trailer. All right, and just like that, we have flashed back to the garage. I've got the old sausage here laid out on the kayak cart, and we're fixing to open this thing out. I do want to mention that Terrapin Outdoor Center, that's where I got this. I'm going to have their info in the video description below. So if you are local, even if you're not local, if you're just looking for a really good place to do business and go and look through their kayaks and kind of pick out the one that's best for you, they're really good there about helping you out and kind of fitting you to the kayak that you need. So go check them out. All their information, their phone number, address, everything will be in the video description below. But now, without further ado, let's cut this old sock off here and see what it looks like. Now, I did let it slip a little while ago when I was there. I told you guys that it is the camo edition. I think there's only 3 colors. You got the gray, the camo, and then that blue color. I was gonna go with the gray, but my other kayak's already wrapped in gray, and this is gonna be mainly riding on top of Trailer Swift, and I think the camo would look a lot better, and plus everything kind of goes with the camo too. So I went with the camo, and they're all different. The way they do the molds, unless they're unwrapped and you get to look at them, all the camouflage is kind of laid out different in these. So every one of them is gonna be very unique. And let's just see what this thing looks like. I can't wait any longer. I've actually been home for about an hour setting up and cleaning out the garage to film this with you guys, and I'm itching to see what it looks like. Let me grab some scissors. Get these zip ties off if I can. Hopefully I don't have to cut it. We can just slip her on off. Watch me struggle with this. Oh no, this is gonna come right off. Oh, and it's protected again up under there with some wrap. Let me set this to the side. Man, this is a nice boat, guys. So why did I go with the Bonafide PWR 129 to be the next kayak build on my channel? Well, the number one reason, as I keep mentioning, is the weight. The weight of this is like half the weight of my pro anglers that I'm used to, and I wanted a kayak that I could throw on top of the trailer, throw on top of the truck, without having to drag a trailer along with me, and make it really versatile to drag it to ponds and stuff like that. I wanted to go that route. I also wanted to try out the Bonafides because I've been watching them over the past couple of years, and their hulls and their design is getting better and better and better. They've kind of blew up over these last 3 or 4 years to what they are now. And they actually are one of the few kayak companies on the market that work with other kayak brands like Yakattack, Anchor Wizard, stuff like that. And they design their hulls kind of based around those products. So you get one of these Bonafides, the Yakattack Blackpack is gonna fit perfectly back here. The Anchor Wizards work really good with them. Not to mention all the upgrades that Bonafide has already kind of implemented it into these kayaks already right out of the gate. They got your foot steering on this kayak already built in, and that's going to bring me to another big reason why I chose this kayak. This PWR comes readily able to, did I say that right, readily able? You can attach the Newport vessel's motor directly to this back of this kayak. You can take out these 4 screws right here. The Newport vessel's bracket bolts right on, and you can drop a motor right on here. The rudder steering is right here in front of it, so you can tie in your steering so that you can automatically throw a motor on here and steer it. Now, I know you're thinking you just said that you wanted to keep it light. I do want to keep this boat light, but I also want to make it so that I can bring my Newport vessel's motor with me in the truck or in the camper, wherever we're going, if this is on top. And then when we get there, I can pull this off the top, drop on my motor, and have a motorized kayak wherever I'm at. Now, there's a lot of other features on this kayak, and we're gonna go over those in the future as we get to this build. I'm still waiting on a lot of cool stuff we're gonna be implementing into this build to make it really cool, but I wanna keep lightweight in mind. I don't want a bunch of stuff that I have to remove every time I wanna take this out. I do wanna be able to have a quick detached box for the back, nothing like my Hobie that we're gonna be permanently mounting into this thing. It already has so many features built in that for storage-wise, we don't really need a whole lot. I mean, we're probably gonna run a battery behind the seat, the Newport vessel's motor on the back. These come with a built-in junk drawer in the bottom. They got a great hatch in the front, and I'm not sponsored by Bonafide at all, guys. I don't want y'all to think that I just switched over and I'm doing this video because I'm sponsored. In no way at all. I paid money. I went and bought this from Terrapin today. I bought this kayak with my own money. Nobody sent me this kayak, but I have done my research. I like to kind of research kayaks when I buy them, and if I find something that I don't like, I'm gonna be sure to share it with you. But so far, I've been checking this thing, the thickness of the plastic, super good. Man, that is a huge hatch. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do before I end the video. Let me grab the camera off the tripod. I'm just gonna walk you guys through this really quick. I know there's a lot of videos online where you could see this kayak, but I'm digging it. They come with the marine mat already installed. I mean, this thing is really cool. Let me show you up close really quick. So first off, check out the camo pattern on the one I got. We did good. Look at that camo pattern. That looks so good. And as I said earlier, they're all a little bit different, the way they do these molds. So everyone is gonna be, all the camo ones anyway, they're all gonna be really unique. And man, that looks really good. I'm glad we got this one. I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough. Now, this ain't gonna be detailed by no means. If you wanna see a detailed review of these, I know that Chad over at Kayak Bass Fishing, Chad Hoover, and Gene at Fluke Master, they've already done detailed walkthroughs of these kayaks when they first came out. This is my first Bonafide, so I don't know everything about these yet. So y'all just bear with me. They've got some cool stuff up front. I'm pretty sure this is a paddle holder. You can slide the tip of your paddle under, and it's got a place, I believe this would be for maybe where you lay your rod tips down. They've got these really cool pass-throughs that you can actually drill holes into this when you're mounting wires. Like if I put a bow mount trolling motor up here, which as you can see, there's several places to go ahead and bolt on plates to put motors and brackets and stuff. But you can drill into this without drilling into your boat. And when you do that, if you want to change your mind later on, you just get another one of these and switch it out and it'll be like it never happened. The hatches are two-way, meaning that you can open it from either side. I've got that side also unhinged, but you can actually unhinge either side and open it from either direction. I already got this side opened up though. Look how much room is in these kayaks. And I've already reached in there and kind of felt around. The plastic is very thick on this. It's not like some of these cheaper ones that are out there that I have tested here on the channel and I wasn't impressed by at all. That's got a good thickness to it. I don't know the exact thickness that they make their holes, but that's pretty good and solid. And if you go on back, you've got another one of those little pass-through holes right here. So if I put a graph here, everything can be either self-contained in this hatch, or I can have wires that go through this little hole here. And then, like I said, this is reversible. I mean, not reversible, replaceable. So if I change my mind later, I just get another one. Here is their little storage box. I haven't even opened yet, so let's see. It's not too bad. And if I'm not mistaken, you can mount your, how does this come up right here? You can mount your transducer into the bottom of this, right? All my bona fide guys that are watching this right now are just cringing. Yeah, so you can mount your transducer, because that's a straight through hole right there, which that is very cool. I can't wait till I start looking further into the market on this kayak. It being relatively new to the market, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff made for this. I know Ketch is probably working on stuff for this boat right now. I like that it comes with the, I'm gonna call it marine mat, because that's what I'm used to using, but this is that EVA foam, and this color looks really good. It's like a slate gray maybe on top of black. That looks really good in there. It's even on the foot pedals, which have the built-in steering, like I said, and all of this aluminum T-track already built in. Look at that. That's not plastic. That is aluminum T-track, which is very cool. You've got this track in the middle of the floor here. You turn this, you got a junk drawer that pulls out. That is awesome. Man, there's pollen everywhere. You can't keep pollen off of stuff right now. It is on everything. And then going on back, the seats, I've heard a lot of good stuff in the reviews on these seats. They got these really cool locks that you can turn and lock your seat in. For now, I'm gonna pull it out because I wanna look under it. Just pop the seat out. Man, look at that pollen. I'm gonna have to clean this thing really good. I tell you, if there's an open area and you leave something outside for one day around here, it gets covered in pollen, but there's another one of those pass-throughs. Here's another one of those pass-throughs. You don't have to drill any holes into this kayak, which is awesome. You drill them into this, and if you change your mind, you just replace it. Man, that is so well thought out. You got 2 levels, it looks like, for your seat. You go low level and a high level. Everything is kind of squared off back here, so batteries should fit perfectly back here. The Yakattack Blackpack should fit perfect. Another pass-through here. Plenty of built-in, and all the track is recessed flush into the boat, which is awesome. You got your rudder control or your steering for your rudder right here, which is also very easy to get to. So when we do get to mounting our Newport Vessels motor here, we'll be able to tie it straight in to our steering. And I believe this kayak dry only weighs something like 90 pounds or something like 70 to 90. I can't remember the exact weight, but I know it's like half the weight of this guy right here. This is a heavy, heavy kayak. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love fishing out of my Hobie. You know, it's set up for fishing. I mean, it's set up to do exactly what I want to do, and this one is going to be set up to do exactly what I want to do with it, which is going to be take it to big ponds and camping trips with it so I can throw it on top of the roof and have a nice, comfortable boat to fish out of. Okay, I had to walk on this side to figure this out. So that folds forward. There we go. Now I'm in the high position. That's not bad. Heck yeah. That's gonna be nice. I don't even know if I'll fish that high in this boat. I usually like to sit up really high, but since this is gonna be more of a rough and ready boat, I'll probably have this sitting low, because even in the low setting, you can still pull in and out the junk drawer down here where all of my tackle and stuff is gonna be kept while I'm fishing in this thing. Very, very cool boat. I cannot wait to work on this thing with you guys. There's a few other things I skipped over up here. Check this out. It's got these built-in tubes for the tip of your rods to stick in. So if you got a couple that you want to lay down, you can slide the rod tips straight up in those tubes right there. That is really cool, man. I can't wait to rig this thing out to see how it really fits everything. And it's even got a rudder pull here, so you can drop your rudder down. I think I probably need to read the manual and see why it's still up. It's probably for traveling. It's locked up in the up position. What's on the back here? Oh, that's for I think that's for rod storage on the side. I have to open this up. And I think I saw a handle off the back here. Yeah, check this out. It's got a fold up handle. I was wondering, when it was in the sock, I couldn't find a handle. I just found this little lip right here, because the handle is a fold-up handle right there. There's the rudder built in back here. Man, this thing is nice. So y'all stay tuned for the build out of this PWR 129. This is gonna be a fun build here on the channel. I've already got the new Newport Vessels NK180 Pro coming, their newest motor that just released. We're gonna be putting that on here, and I'm gonna be doing a side-by-side test in the future of this bona fide with the 180 Pro versus the Hobie Pro Angler 14 with the NK300 on it. I think that'll be a really cool test. We're gonna see a really heavy kayak with Newport's 300 series motor on it versus a really light kayak with their new 180 Pro on the back of it. I think that'd be a really cool test. We'll do a speed test. I might even get me out here on one and my buddy on the other, and we do a race down the river just to see which one is more efficient. I think it'll be really cool, and we're gonna be adding some more cool stuff this over the next few weeks. Now, this isn't the only project that I've got coming. Beside Trailer Swift, I know that we've been working on that one for a while. I've only got a few videos left. I've actually got the stuff here. I've been filming the power install where we're putting 400 amp hours of power in Trailer Swift. After we do that power install video, there will be some camping adventures filmed in that trailer. I can't wait to actually take it out and use it and share it with you guys. But as soon as those are done, that is gonna be kind of pushed to the side. We'll be kind of done with Trailer Swift at that point, and then I'll just be using it. And of course, I'll film the adventures when I take it out. But I've got another project in the backyard I picked up a few weeks ago. It's been sitting on the back burner for a while. So we're gonna jump back and forth from this build to the secret build that I'm gonna be announcing very soon. So y'all stay tuned. It's something different that I have not done on this channel before. A lot of you guys, I think, are really gonna like it. So y'all stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe for these upcoming builds. They're gonna be really cool. I will bounce back and forth from this modified to that. Not even, almost slipped up and said what it was back there. You guys will see it soon enough, I promise. Y'all just stay tuned. Make sure if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, share my content with other people. Our channel is growing tremendously right now. I think we just hit 74,000 subscribers. And the last video I uploaded, I think I told you guys that we had just hit 73,000. So I think that's 1,000 subscribers in a week. So we are killing it right now, or you guys are killing it. Sharing my content, watching my videos all the way through, it really helps me out a lot. I really appreciate all the support. I'm gonna end this video now so I can get it uploaded for you this coming Monday. This is gonna be a fun build, guys. I really appreciate all the support from you guys and watching these videos, and I'm gonna catch you next Monday at 6 o'clock. Peace.